Alright, some more Renogy solar panels. These are 3 replacements that I got today. And been having some problems with these. Renogy just recently switched over to a new manufacturer. And the new manufacturer is making the panels with the same specifications, same size, same output and everything as the older ones. The only difference is their older panels have small white triangle patterns on them, and the newer ones have large white triangle patterns on them. And a little over a month ago I ordered 5, and one of them had a bad connector, and one of them had a dented corner, and then the third one had a whole lot of silicone that was out of place on the bottom of the frame, so they sent me replacements for those. But I ended up with a mismatched set of solar panels, because then I had a few that had the large white dots and a few that had the small white dots. And they sent me a return shipping label and replaced those. And then there were some issues with those replacements. A couple of them had dented corners. And I sent those back free of charge, and they sent out another set of replacements. And there were some problems with those, and they sent free return shipping labels. I returned those, and it's happened so many times I'm losing track, but this is like the 4th replacements that they've sent, and their customer service is excellent. They're going through some headaches right now, I think because of the change in the manufacturer, and it's causing headaches with the customers trying to get matched panels. But yeah, if you ever have any issues, don't just give up on Renogy. Call them. Don't use their online contact form. Call them directly. They're a bunch of great people. They have great attitudes. They're friendly, polite, courteous, and they'll resolve the issue. So give them a call if you have any issues. I'm videotaping this so that they know for sure I'm not damaging these panels, just in case there happens to be something wrong with these. I doubt there is, because Steven at Renogy, he actually opened these boxes, took pictures of them, sent them to me. He fully inspected them, taped 2 of the boxes back shut, but one's not taped shut. So let's open them and see what we got here. These are the Renogy RNG100-D 100-watt solar panels. So this box has a little bit of damage here, here, and here from shipping. But they put some styrofoam stuff in here that's pretty good, so it should have been protected well enough to not have any damage. All the cells look good. I don't know where the previous manufacturer was getting their cells from, or who was actually manufacturing them. But through talking with customer service, I inquired about it, and they said that currently each one of these individual cells here is being manufactured in Germany. So I'm sure that's some pretty good, high quality stuff there. The frames, I think they said, are being manufactured in Taiwan, and this whole unit is assembled in Taiwan. And this one looks good, no issue. Taped shut, but it's got a cut there, a little dent there. Sometimes they have a little bit of silicone on there. They're pretty snappy with the silicone on some of these. That's no big issue. Just cleaning it off with some alcohol, soap and water. Alright, 2 good ones. Sounds like there's a train coming through town, so you might not hear me for a minute here. Box is a little dented on this side, but I don't think that's going to make any difference. I don't think it's going to make any difference because the packaging of the styrofoam is pretty good. Thanks, Steven, for checking these out. All 3 of them are good. No noticeable problems. Next thing is, I'm going to hook them up, test the connectors on the back, make sure all the MC4 connectors are good, hook them up, and see what kind of output we're getting on these things. Okay, we got them hooked up. There's all 6 of the Renogy RNG100-D solar panels. So, got to move a little bit closer to the house over here and use my cell phone for right now and look at the Midnight Solar Classic 150 software and see what these things are doing. I need to replace this cable here. It's not the proper size cable. Probably about I bought it at a flea market. It was supposed to be 10 gauge wire, but in reality it's more like maybe a 14 or a 12, I'm not sure. It's like half the size of a 10 gauge. A hard time not getting reflection off of this screen here. $432 watts. 430. Okay, so some of you are probably wondering, okay, you got 600 watts of solar panels. Why is it only getting 430 watts? That's because you have to multiply the amps by the volts. So 31.2 times 13.8 430. These panels are putting out what they're supposed to be. Or I mean, excuse me, they're putting out what they're supposed to put out. If I had a load on the system, then the wattage would probably go up, but there's no load other than power strip going to it. 300 watt and, or no, I'm sorry, a 410 watt inverter.
This is really hard. Never try it.
And the Wi-Fi extender. Had to sign back into the phone here. Should have had it set so it doesn't automatically shut off. Excuse me for this poor quality video. I'm new to this stuff, so it's going to take me time to get used to it. Okay, so we've got 91 volts coming in. It's a 12 volt system. We're at 13.8 volts right now. It should be in bulk. 81% charge, 498 amp hours out of a 690 amp hour battery bank. So in reality, I need more panels to put a proper charge to this battery bank. I should be having, let's see, I've got a 690 amp hour battery bank, so that means it should have 10 to 20% charge in amps going to it. So that means I should have 69 amps going to it. So yeah, got to get more panels. Alright, that's it for now, and thanks again to not only Steven at Renogy, but all the customer service that's been working with me to get all these issues resolved. I'm very satisfied with the output. I much rather prefer the older style of the panels with the smaller dots. They look much better. Ugly, I guess. Too much white. It'd be nice if they were all black, but yeah, you guys at Renogy, see if you can go back to the old style with the smaller dots. And yeah, thanks again for all the help and assistance getting all these issues straightened out, and I'll be getting some more of these. I've got to get a total of 12 of these for the first array I'm working on right now, and then decide from there if I want to stay with this design or go with somebody else with a better looking design. Even though Renogy panels quality, the output is good, it's up there. I might stay with you guys, I'm not sure at this point, but we'll see. Alright, y'all have a good one.